Hello everyone, welcome to my portfolio website. My name is Mayank Verma, the data scientist, and today I'm going to show another one of my Power BI projects among many. Please do check out the other projects. I would highly uh, advise you to do so. There are very interesting projects out there. Today, what I'm going to show is another one of my useful projects like mobile sales dashboard. The data was very pretty simple. It's by Excel, nothing fancy there like other projects where I'm using an API or I'm using AWS along with Snowflake, or I'm using a Microsoft SQL server like we use in corporate. This is a Excel one, but what I wanted to show around is something the capability where we can have roles to segregate the data. Let me just quickly go to my workspace. I'll quickly load this up data. All right, so I wanted to show about the mobile sales dashboard. Um, so this dashboard will provide us a comprehensive view of the mobile phone sales performance. I took few companies out there and some data, and then this is like going to be a comparison, customer centric metrics. Here it is. So with all the brands of data that we had, like Apple, OnePlus, Samsung, Vivo, Xiaomi, everything major in India, and different mobile models are there based on that and how the customer paid for those. We have an in totality we had like 769 million of sales, 19,000 of quantities of mobile phones sold. Average price was hovering around 40,000. Total transactions around 4,000 transactions for these mobiles. And this is how like month by month and which day, like Saturdays and Mondays are pretty hot, like send yes, getting almost 115 million. uh, if you see transactions by payment method, it's pretty much very balanced up there, I could say. Highest being the UPIs recently, but debit card, credit card, and cash are not back, not far behind. Top three mobiles that were sold were iPhone SE, OnePlus Nord, and we have a slicer here. Like we can see in January, Monday was the highest day. 68 millions were sold, 2,000 quantity, and 59 million, 1,000 quantity in February. Let's see in the last month how much was the performance. 64 million, and Fridays were pretty much hot for selling in December. These were the customer ratings, and we could see like in Delhi with this map what is the sales amount, and Chennai what was the sale amount. And if we just zoom in, we can pretty much, let's say, want to see about Hyderabad. So let's select Hyderabad. So this all figured based on the Hyderabad location. And let's say for Apple, Hyderabad 7 million was sold. And if we just clear all the filters here, 769, and Apple in total was sold for 162 million. We have a sales comparison as well. The same period last year, how much was sold? Let's say April, May, Galaxy A51, payment credit. So the numbers are changing. Say 23 May quarter two. All right. The main thing, if I just go back to the my PBX file, um, this is a tooltip page. All right. I forgot some sales. Where did I have it? Customer ratings good. All right. Tooltip is showing us something. We need to have that. I'll just quickly add it. Tooltips is on page STD page that we have to use. Yes. So you can see iPhone SE was sold this much. Galaxy 20 2066. Okay. Another thing is the view. So we can make um, roles here. Let's say I want to make a role for Apple management where I'm saying Apple brand equals to Apple, and then we have Samsung management where brand equals to Samsung. We can just close this. I made it during testing. All right, but I'll show you right now. Right now, if you see, everything is there, right? And I have another user. I'll probably do a incognito mode login for that user, and we'll see that it is changing right now. Okay, I'm going to fill that up pretty quickly. All right, this is the another user in my organization. So let us quickly check, and then we have like complete access. We can have so current access. Let's go this way. My workspace. Not in my workspace is here. So we want the semantic model, and this is probably the mobile. We can fill it, yeah. So mobile one we can see here in the settings. We can assign the roles, right? Um, Not this, the security settings. Security. So we see we have this Deepti role here, and if you just cancel it and save it, so Deepti doesn't have any role. She just should have like the complete power right now. If you see her using this thing, I think it's probably going to take the cookies and well, yeah. But what we need to do is close this one, refresh, and this probably should take some effect right now. Workspaces, my workspace shared with me, a browse shared with me. Role level security, alright, she needs some role because it is using, so you can see nothing is showing up here, and we had this uh, message there. Let's give security the role of Apple. Let's say uh, my employee Deepti belongs to Apple, management, so she only needs to see Apple, right? So we just manage the security, give her the access. Again, we will just go back to her dashboard, try to refresh, shouldn't work. Yes, it didn't work. It's showing both. We need to close it. Then again, browse, probably refresh one more time. It takes few seconds to take the effect, right? Then recent mobile. Now Deepti should only have access to Apple. See, for Samsung it is showing up, but the data will not show up. The data will show up only for Apple, and now Samsung is gone. So it was taking some elasticity, I guess. I'll just refresh once again, and yeah, I mean, I need to close this. I need to do something. Shouldn't be like this with Power BI, but yes. Main thing is it is showing the data only for the correct user, correct role, and the correct company if she's from Apple. So Samsung nothing, and when we are selecting Apple, Samsung is gone. Yes, the models are only iPhones, and let's say because we are changing the roles so frequently, it's I guess happening. I am just going to go back to my and then remove from Apple Deepti and make her now a Samsung management. Let's say she switched the company and now she is a part of the Samsung group. This is there. So now she was able to see only Apple with Apple products. If I just quickly refresh the page for her, this is something she will see on her side, and you can see Apple is gone. There is no data for Apple, but Samsung will now have some data for her, and the Samsung model will load up. So no more Apple. So this is how the user row level security works uh, in all Power BI, and we can assign different roles based on brand, based on other parameters, anything. This is just a demo video. I hope you liked my project, and thank you.